You're about to meet extraordinary parents, their son, and see the obstacles they've faced. Thanks to Ronald McDonald House Charities and the Tile Shop, hope now springs eternal. Their living space renovation is underway. Designing Spaces, Spaces of Hope, brought to you by the Tile Shop, starts now.
Once again, the Tile Shop is paying it forward, helping a deserving young family in need. It all takes place here at Ronald McDonald House Charities in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Hi, I'm Art Edmonds, and inside, a very special transformation is taking place.
Thanks to the Tile Shop, a living space here is getting a complete makeover. The project began weeks ago with a total tear-out. Now, the project is nearing completion. I met up with Jill Ivanocek, President and CEO for Ronald McDonald House Charities. They have 4 locations in the Twin Cities that supports many metro area families.
Jill, so just inside the door here, this is sort of the family gathering area, the rec area. I noticed there's a lot of board games available to be played.
Yep, this is a place where the community that lives here can come, play games, they can eat, they can socialize. And here, not only do they get the lodging, but they get a community of people who are going through the same thing that they are.
There's a lot of camaraderie, right?
Correct. We treat children with all different kinds of diseases and disabilities and injuries. And here, people can talk about that openly. There's lots of tears, but there's also lots of laughter. And we really call ourselves a Ronald McDonald House community.
From here, Jill took me on a tour of the house.
What a great gym. This is a fantastic place for the adults to come and de-stress, get in shape.
We can walk, bike, lift weights. This facility is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We just try to meet everybody's needs.
Oh wow, Jill, this really is a school, isn't it?
It sure is.
Now, I understand it's one of only 2 one-room schoolhouses in all of Minnesota. Is that correct?
That is correct. We are a K-12 school accredited through the Minneapolis School District.
When families move into Ronald McDonald House, many siblings are included, and their education continues to move forward in this classroom.
We have 2 teachers here, plus we have a number of volunteers from the University of Minnesota and retired teachers.
That is fantastic. Well, why don't we go take a look at the rest of the building? There's some more surprises in store, right?
Let's do that.
All right. Ah, look at that. Nicely done.
Yeah.
What a great space this is.
Isn't it something? You know, it gets used all the time. You know, Minnesota, we have the cold winters, so it's a great recreational place for our family.
Well, obviously basketball, we've got some hockey happening. What else goes on in here?
We have a big bouncy house that we have every Wednesday that we open up to the kids.
All right, you think I can hit a 3 from here?
Good luck.
So you think I can hit a 3 from here? Jill, you think you can hit a 3 from here? There it is. Nice. Well, Jill, this is a great open space here. A lot of kitchen, cooking surfaces, and a lot of volunteers make this happen on a regular basis.
That's right. We're committed to providing meals every day for the people who stay here. So Monday through Friday, we provide dinner, and on the weekends, we provide brunch. We have local companies, churches, organizations, and families that come. They take a day of the week, and they make all the food.
In addition to all the many volunteers that make the meals happen, there's also a lot of other partnerships that help Ronald McDonald House, right?
We have key hospital partnerships with the University of Minnesota Masonic Children's Hospital, Gillette Children's Hospital, and Children's Minnesota Hospital. We are all in this together, and I bring this all back to we are one community, the Ronald McDonald House.
It certainly helps the families, and speaking of families, I think it's time we meet our family for our makeover.
When we come back, I meet Nicole, Dante, and Nolan, and take an elevator ride I'll never forget.
And who do we have here?
Well, I'd like to introduce you to our Ronald McDonald House family. We have Dante, Nicole, and the reason we're all here, Nolan.
Hi, Nolan. What a handsome little guy. Hey, Dante, how are you? Hi, Nicole.
Nice to see you. Hi, Mike.
Who's this? This is Art.
Art.
Well, I'll let you guys chat.
Well, we have a lot to talk about, don't we?
Indeed.
I'll go ride the elevator.
You want to go ride the
You're
elevator?
going to go ride the elevator, and we're
Okay.
going to talk with Mommy and Daddy?
Yeah.
No way. All right, you want to go see Miss Jill to go ride the elevator? Yeah, see you later. Ride the elevator.
Bye.
Have fun.
So the reason, obviously, that you ended up here at Ronald McDonald House is because of little Nolan and his early arrival into the world. Tell us about that.
So we came over the Christmas holiday to visit some family who was here and had just packed an overnight bag and thought everything was going to be fine. I was 23 weeks pregnant and had had a normal pregnancy in Chicago. Christmas, I started having some pain, and Dante and I just thought maybe it was back pain, and it worsened. So I called my doctor in Chicago, and she told me that we should probably get into the hospital. I was really resistant to going because it was the Christmas holiday, but she said go in.
You know, Nicole has a pretty high threshold of pain, so she normally doesn't complain at all. And when I woke up, she was on the floor, and we said, it's time to go.
So went in, and I tried to explain to them what was going on. Hey, I'm sure I'm just having some back pain. And the doctor came in and said, you're in labor.
Oh my gosh.
In that moment, I'll just never forget, it's like the world stopped, because who would expect to be in labor at 23 weeks when everything had been really fine? So we got in the ambulance and were transferred to a level 1 facility, Children's Hospital. And 29 minutes after I arrived there, Nolan was born.
And from the pictures that we've seen, I mean, tell us about how small he was at that point.
It's about that big. Oh my goodness. He was that big. He was the size of my hand. And so I actually got a chance to hold him too. And I held him like that. One hand. He was just sitting
And it's almost hard to imagine now when you see a child running around and he's so active. Tell us about how you arrived here and what part it played for you in Nolan's growth and development.
The first few weeks of Nolan's birth, he was in fact so critical that anything could happen, and we stayed at the Ronald McDonald House, located within the hospital, just steps from the neonatal ICU. And then when we learned that it was going to be a much longer journey than that, they said, listen, we have a place for you at the Ronald McDonald House on Oak Street. And so we transferred here, and we stayed here. He had to have 4 different brain surgeries, and he faced a really serious illness with meningitis, an infection that could have been also lethal. And so through that, we stayed here where we didn't have to worry about the things that I don't think you have time to worry about when you have a really sick kid.
Do you ever think that something like this that you didn't expect was going to happen to you was maybe now you're able to comfort others with your story?
I think Nolan gives people hope, gives parents hope, gives other kids hope. I mean, from we don't know if he's going to make it, we don't know, do you want to continue support, to this child that runs and, he doesn't walk, he runs, and he doesn't, talk, he sings and he shouts. And
He remembered my name.
he remembered your name, and he wanted to invite you to do the things he loves, ride on the elevator,
Yes. Yes.
And he's loving and he's cheerful and he's amazing.
To see your old space completely redone when we finish the makeover, what's that going to mean to you?
Something to get small pleasure out of in a time that there isn't always a lot to get pleasure from. Like, that's one of those small things that can make a difference.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we're going to all together.
It was time for my ride in the elevator with little Nolan at the controls. Nolan made sure we visited each floor, including the basement.
Do you want to go up or down? Up? You want to press which one? Number 3?
Ooh, we're going all the way up. See everybody.
Yeah, we can get off at 1. Can you
hit
push
number
1?
There you go.
Terrific.
Yo.
Terrific job. What'd you say?
Yes. There we
That
go.
was fun.
Was that fun?
Oh, Ray.
Good job. Well, that was fun. Nolan, thank you so much for the elevator ride. And listen, we're going to see you guys at the big reveal.
Awesome.
So we'll check back in with you in a couple of days. We take a visit to the tile shop to reunite with some old friends. When designing spaces, Spaces of Hope continues.
unique selections, coordinated finishing pieces, the finest quality natural stones and tiles from around the world. The Tile Shop offers thousands of products. Free design services make any dream space become reality. The Tile Shop is giving back to communities across the country by renovating living spaces to help people in need. Visit tileshop.com to find a showroom near you.
It's gonna work right there.
Hey, Cabby, Chris, what's going on, guys?
Hey, Art, what's up?
Looks like you're making some great progress in here.
Yeah, we got a lot going on. We still got to finish the bathroom, 90% complete. We still have work to do on the steps, and we have to tile some more of the floor. I actually have to run to the tile shop in Maple Grove and pick up some supplies, so I'm gonna head out. Well, if you're not busy, why don't you come with me? Check it out.
Do I look busy? Come on,
All right,
Cabby.
let's go.
Let's
Chris,
go.
you're in charge. All right, thanks.
Cabby, so this is where the pros shop, right?
Yeah, you bet, Art. We have all of our tools and supplies back here to make it easy to have a one-stop shop for our customers. We actually have a lot of other benefits as well. In-house credit, we have job site delivery, tiered discounts. But one of the special ones we just came out with is called Design Studio.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, it's great. We're actually utilizing that for the Ronald McDonald project.
Very cool.
Actually, our store manager, Luke Crownover, he's right over there. Luke, come on over here.
Hey, Luke, nice to meet you.
You too.
How's it going?
Great, great.
Tell us about Design Studio.
Oh, it's fantastic. It's this great tool that lets us show a customer what that product is actually going to look like in their space.
No more guessing games.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah, I've actually got it dialed up right over here if you want to come take a look.
Yeah, I'd love to see it.
Great.
While Cabby picks up his supplies, Luke showed me one of the Design Studio design stations.
Here is the actual layout of the space at Ronald McDonald House, from our living area to our two bunk areas and the door into the bathroom. We're able to pull the actual material, see it, feel it, touch it, just like you said.
Right.
So we can see the floor tile, that wood look that we've used in the floor, all running throughout the entire area. This great chevron that we're using.
Love that accent
Great
wall.
accent behind the TV and
Yeah.
for the backsplash. We can even see over here in the bunk area where we've got our stainless steel penny rounds that look fantastic back
Yeah,
there.
very
So
cool.
I'm actually finalizing one piece here in the bathroom area, and I want to show you just how easy this tool is to use.
Okay.
So we've got our really, really fun glass tile that we picked out as our accent wall behind the vanity. So all we got to do here is just drag and drop. It's as simple as that. So I'm going to grab my tile here and pull it right into the space. And then I'm going to set exactly how high up I want to go with it.
Oh, wow.
Fills it right in for us.
Look at that.
Yeah, exactly. I'm even going to change the grout color a little bit so we can see that definition a little bit
that's
better.
really great.
So it's a really great tool to allow a customer to see that finalized product in their space.
A little surprise was set up for me to meet Kirsty Froelich, the Tile Shop's design director, along with Jill and Amy Ament from Ronald McDonald House Charities.
So tell us about your design.
I wanted to give it a little upscale look by adding our marble thresholds that are 6 inches high instead of just using the standard wood base.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and then Amy had seen the waterfall idea that we're using in the bathroom on Pinterest, where you take a mosaic and you bring it from the back of the tub and you go all the way down to the floor.
I love that look, Amy. Great choice.
Thank you. We're really excited about how the design is shaping up and how comforting it will be for our families.
Jill and Amy had to go, leaving Kirsty to give me expert design tips that applied to our Ronald McDonald House renovation project.
This is the waterfall effect. So you take a mosaic and you bring it from the back wall all the way down to the floor.
I love that. And
Good.
also the recessed nook here too is the same.
Yep, this is the same one that we're using in their bathroom. It's a 14 by 24. It's been tiled all around it, and we've got a glass shelf so you can put all your shower accessories in the bottom or the top.
Well, this is really cool. Marble, right?
No, Art, this is actually porcelain that's made to look like marble. All the beauty without the expense or the upkeep. We have glass and a little elongated subway tile. We've done a straight stack for a more contemporary look. We love to mix, textures and colors. It really adds depth to a room.
Well, you fooled me last time, but this is definitely marble, right?
This is actually an African marble, and if you can see, it has some blue throughout the veining that coordinates with the mosaic.
And it's an arabesque mosaic, right? What made you choose that?
Very good. Yeah, well, Moroccan style is very popular right now.
I like it a lot.
Thanks.
Hey, Gabby.
I hate to interrupt here, but we have a lot of work to do, Art. We need to get going.
Okay.
You sure you got all your goodies
Got
now?
everything I need.
All
Let's
right.
knock it out.
We'll see you at the job site.
Sounds
Thanks for
good.
the tour.
Cabby didn't hesitate to draft me into his crew. helping complete the steps. Time was running out, and the tiling was completed in the nick of time.
Looks good.
I think you nailed it, Art. Thanks for the help.
Well, thanks. Yeah, I learned from the best, like I said.
It's the big reveal, coming up next.
Okay, guys, the moment has arrived. The big reveal is about to happen. All the hard work that's gone on all week long by our friends at the Tile Shop is about to pay off. I'm gonna go get the family right now. So, you ready?
Ready.
Open your eyes.
Whoa! I was not expecting that.
What are you thinking?
It looks like a complete...
Nice big screen TV.
It's really beautiful. It looks completely transformed. I think it's peaceful. The color palette is amazing.
Let's bring in the people that did all the amazing work all week long. Our friends from the Tile Shop, Cabby, Kirsty, our lead designer on this project. She put all of this together. And of course, Chris from Charities Builders. Well, we want to show you the rest of the space, but we're going to let Nolan go and play. So, Mr. Mike, are you around?
You want to ride the elevator with Mr.
Yeah, you're going to ride the elevator, and we'll see you in a little bit. And that way you guys can see and take it all in. Go ahead and walk this way.
We added a barn door and
Yes.
painted it with that fresh blue, so that's the accent color. We've got some brushed nickel finishes
Love
that
it.
I really wanted to have some lights for everybody to use, so everybody has their own light. There's one on the bottom bunk, one on the top bunk.
We really wanted to add total comfort from floor to ceiling. So underneath this porcelain floor is actually heated wire.
Yes!
So we heated the floors, even the steps. Every floor in this unit is heated.
Wow.
So what that's going to do is kids can run around with their shoes off and just feel at home and comfortable. From the lighting to the flooring to the heat, I couldn't have done it without Chris Chudy and his guys. I mean, a spectacular crew. We work with them all the time. Yeah, so I just wanted to say thank you.
Well, while we're thanking people, we have to thank Jill. Are you out there? Jill from Ronald McDonald House. Here, come on over here, dear. Thank you for all of your help on this. And what did you want to say to Dante and Nicole?
What do you think?
Just a completely different space, a whole new experience. We couldn't be more excited for families what they're going to be able to experience and be able to take in when in this room.
Well, you had the tour, and the thing that struck you too was all of the elephants over there, and that's really meaningful to you, right?
Really meaningful. We had very few things prepared for a baby, and so we were walking around and past the hospital gift shop and looked around and thought we need something in his room, and we purchased an elephant. Elephants were his theme during his entire recovery in the NICU. All the gifts that were given to him had some sort of elephant theme, and we have all of these different elephants in our home. So to see that that was what was
And
chosen.
what was the reason that you did that?
Well, because elephants take care of their family, and they're very loving animals. So I wanted that to be inside this space.
And of course, thanks to Tile Shop and Charities Builders. And Jill, how can people help Ronald McDonald House, our viewers out there? How can they get involved?
Yep, we are supported by public donations. You can go to our website, rmhtwincities.org, and donate. Or if you'd like to come and volunteer, we'd love to have you.
And the volunteers made a big difference in your life, right?
An incredible impact.
That's it.
Yeah,
how we
every
survive.
day.
Yeah.
Cabby, Chris, another great makeover. We did it.
Unbelievable.
It's been an incredible journey for little Nolan and his parents. What has been accomplished will help other families at Ronald McDonald House for years to come. Giving back to the community and providing for children in need is a big priority for the Tile Shop and Ronald McDonald House Charities. I'm Art Edmonds for Designing Spaces, Spaces of Hope.
I personally have been impacted by every great person that I've met along the way, and have had a great time. I hope that everyone who lives in this great new unit gets to enjoy the space for a long time to come.
Everything we have here at the Ronald McDonald House would not be possible without supporters like the Tile Shop, who are helping people find comfort during the most stressful time of their lives. And we serve over 5,000 families a year, saving them approximately $5 million annually just on lodging and food costs alone, so they can focus on the one thing that matters, and that's their seriously ill or injured child. So on behalf of all of our families, our volunteers, our donors, and our staff, we want to thank our friends at the Tile Shop for making this a brighter, nicer place to call home for everyone in our Ronald McDonald House community.